What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another beautiful week. See how I changed that up? Of Button Check. We got some interesting stories all this week, so let's get it started, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Now, most of you know by now that Dragon Ball FighterZ actually did beat Street Fighter V in numbers at this year's EVO. So everybody's kind of shocked about that because for the first time ever since Street Fighter, I think Street Fighter 4 at EVO, nothing has ever topped Street Fighter at EVO. Now, in a way, that's not a big deal because a lot of people were already expecting it. You know, Joey Cooler or Mr. Wizard was already, hyping up Dragon Ball like it's smashing Street Fighter. Back in April, he was already announcing that Dragon Ball was beating Street Fighter in registrants. Registrants? Is that even is that a word? Registrants? People that register are called registrations. Fucking people that register. But what caught a lot of people off surprise was the gap between Street Fighter and Dragon Ball. A lot of people like Mr. Wizard back in April was already kind of hyping it up, saying that Dragon Ball was beating Street Fighter. It was projected to do this and that. And then when the final numbers came out like 2 or 3 days ago, it was like, oh, it won by like 100. But as I was looking at it, I realized in reality, if you just look at the most recent tournaments, it was pretty much neck and neck the whole time. Matter of fact, Street Fighter actually beat out Dragon Ball at a lot of these tournaments. For example, if you take Texas Showdown, Street Fighter had 181 entrants. For Dragon Ball, they only had 157. Now, of course, once again, that's not a big gap, but Street Fighter beat them. Now, if you take VS Fighting that just passed, it happened, yesterday? Street Fighter had 223 entrants. Dragon Ball had 127, so that's a pretty big gap. If you take Kumite, which has actually happened this weekend coming up. Now, Kumite is not on the Capcom Pro Tour, but it's like a really big event that happens every year, usually in Tennessee. This year, they're having another one in Irving, so if you're gonna be there, I'll have all the info at the end of this video because your boy will be hosting, so I'll see you. But so far at that one, now we got a ways to go before we get all the numbers there, but so far, once again, Street Fighter's winning, 87 to Dragon Ball 80. Now that's only 7 entrants, but you can see right there, it's neck and neck. CEO is the other big, of course, major of the year. Now that one you can gauge a little better. CEO, Dragon Ball had 663 entrants. Street Fighter had 568. So once again, there was only like a difference of 100. So pretty much that 100 gap carried right over to EVO. So as you can see all along, it doesn't really look like Dragon Ball was ever really beating Street Fighter. It's starting to look like that all of this hype was just for like a marketing purpose, you know what I'm saying? To like push sales in a way. Which is exactly why I believe Rob TV released this tweet the other day saying, Dragon Ball Z had a big lead over Street Fighter V this whole time, huh? Yet somehow there's only 100 entrants difference and the game is on its first year. Has this been a smear campaign? Then Flash also tweeted, what happened to Dragon Ball destroying Street Fighter on year 1? I guess the Messiah is full of letdowns. And then Flo actually chimes in right here as well. He says, so about those EVO numbers, I'm very surprised that Dragon Ball FighterZ and Street Fighter V are so close. I totally thought Dragon Ball had like a huge lead, especially being the first year and all, and having all that support. My favorite comment was from Q Player that released this tweet saying, Dragon Ball FighterZ, we're #1. Street Fighter V, we're the #1 returning game. Tekken 7, we're the only game-to-game players. Smash Floor, we have more attendance than Melee. Melee, we lost the least number of players. Blaze Blue, 1,000 plus attendees for a new game. Guilty Gear, not last. Injustice, at least we're at EVO. That's what's up, man. That's hilarious. Now, as far as who's actually going to win EVO Dragon Ball, that's a whole nother topic. It actually looks pretty exciting because it's been going back and forth like all year. Like if you take, for example, some of the previous tournaments, you got Final Round, Go1 took that. NorCal Regionals, Go1 took that. Combo Breaker, Sonic Fox took that. Some of the Power, Hook Gang God took that. CEO, Kazunoko, and then VS Fighting that just happened yesterday, Sonic Fox took that. And of course, if I had to pick somebody, I gotta pick Sonic Fox. Not only because he's American and I gotta back my hood, baby, I gotta be loyal to the soil, but he's just hilarious. Sonic Fox, anytime, you ever notice that anytime we talk about that dude, it automatically comes sexual? He's just a sexual dude. Like, you can rest assured that if you're talking about Sonic Fox, there's like a dick right around the corner, like it's just gonna pop right at you. Like, I mean, it's like dicks are attracted to this guy, like, or vice versa. Like the mention of his name, you could just be, oh, grandfather, oh damn, dick hit me out the corner of my eye. Not saying that's a bad thing, well, at least not for at least not for Sonic Fox, but I love Sonic Fox. His sense of humor is awesome. So let me know in the comment section what you think, y'all. Do you think that this was all hype bullshit as far as like Dragon Ball blowing Street Fighter and it was just for like marketing purposes? And also, let me know who you guys think is gonna take home the EVO title for this year's Dragon Ball FighterZ competition. As far as Street Fighter, I have no idea. Probably fucking Taquito as always. I love Taquito, but damn it, please somebody from America win this shit finally. Of course, probably won't happen, but if we believe together, it probably still won't happen. Thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you for supporting me in the dream. Big special announcements and giveaways coming real soon, y'all. See y'all tomorrow morning. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.